The governor of Missouri is calling it a state of emergency and has imposed a curfew on a St. Louis suburb where racial tensions are running high. Police and protesters have been clashing for a week, ever since a black teenager was fatally shot by a white police officer. The American president is appealing for peace, while the FBI tries to conduct an independent investigation. Jennifer Johnson reports.
You need to charge that police with murder. That will bring peace.
Tense moments at a late afternoon press conference where Missouri Governor Jay Nixon declared a state of emergency in Ferguson and a midnight to 5 a.m. curfew. That decision followed another standoff last night. Police fired tear gas at a crowd after looting at the Ferguson food market and liquor store. That's the same store where a surveillance tape, released by police yesterday, showed Michael Brown allegedly stealing cigars and strong-arming a store clerk August 9th. Several minutes later, the unarmed 18-year-old was shot by Officer Darren Wilson, whose name was also released yesterday.
This is not to silence the people of Ferguson or this region or others, but to contain those who are drowning out the voice of the people with their actions. We will not allow a handful of looters to endanger the rest of this community. This is a test. The eyes of the world are watching.
Every time they do something, they don't want to talk about it, but everything we do get exposed.
Local clergy members say the release of the officer's name and then the video infuriated many residents, especially the youth, who fear they could be the next unarmed black man gunned down by a white police officer.
I'm so certain that that was additional salt in the wounds of his parents and it's salt in the wounds of these children. I've literally been counseling, praying for children that have just been crying in agony in these streets. They don't know what else to do.
Brown's family will rally with civil rights activist Al Sharpton in Ferguson tomorrow. President Obama has repeatedly appealed for peace. The FBI and Justice Department will conduct an independent federal civil rights investigation into the teen's death. Legal analysts say forensics reports may be the key to what really happened.
Was there a scuffle over the gun? Is there a fingerprint of Michael Brown on the gun or somewhere in the car? We need forensic evidence. We have all, unfortunately, made a rush to judgment in this case.
Without answers, tensions remain high a week after the fatal shooting between an angry community and a police force they don't trust. Jennifer Johnson, Global News, Washington.